Hey guys, it's Laura from Front Office Rocks, and I am super excited because if you followed some of my other videos, I have decided to use YouTube as a way to answer questions, to talk about topics, to bring up things that maybe need to be addressed or haven't been talked about, and I'm doing one today. We had a question from one of the subscribers, the followers, asking me about if we need to hire somebody with dental experience or not. When we're hiring for the dental office. And this is actually one of my favorite topics because it's the reason I even founded and started Front Office Rocks. So my background, just to tell you a little bit, is I was married to a dentist for 22 years. I was married through dental school to him, and we've opened 2 practices together. So I've been in dentistry and around dentistry for a very long time. I started in dentistry in 2002, and I didn't know anything about teeth. I didn't know teeth had numbers. I didn't know procedure codes. I didn't know surfaces. I didn't know Dentrix, EagleSoft. I didn't know anything. I knew human resources, management, sales, marketing. I was in the corporate world when he went to dental school, decided to open a practice, and said, hey, come work for me. It'll be amazing. So that's how I got into dentistry. I didn't know anything about the dental part of things, but what I knew was sales and marketing and management. And I bring that value to the practice. I had to learn all the other things, but you can learn these things, right? Which is really why I started Front Office Rocks, because I would have people say to me all the time, dentists, well, there's no place to teach things like dental codes and procedures and scheduling and confirmation calls and all of that. So that's why we have Front Office Rocks, is to solve that problem. So let me talk about my reasons why I think that you do not have to hire dental experience. You do not have to hire somebody with experience, because there are multiple reasons. Now, I'm not saying there's not amazing rock star dental professionals out there. If you've found somebody with experience, that's amazing. Great. I think that's awesome. I've trained tons of people who now work in multiple offices and they're rock stars. So that's great. But many times it's hard to find somebody with dental experience. And when you find somebody with dental experience, a lot of times they cost you a lot more than somebody who doesn't have experience, which if you're on a tight budget or you're worried about overhead, maybe it's okay to find somebody who doesn't have dental experience and train them up the way you want versus having to pay more for somebody who knows what they're doing walking in. I have to be careful of that because I love my rockstar front office trained people, but I want to make sure that you know that you don't have to hire somebody with dental. And one of the other reasons that I shy away from hiring people from other dental offices in the past is that many times when you hire somebody who's been in another dental office now to come into yours, they also bring whatever they've learned or was trained or had happen in that office into your practice. So basically, whatever the other doctor wanted, whatever the other office team culture was like, whatever their policies were, when you hire somebody with dental experience, they're going to bring that into your office. Now, that could be a great thing because maybe they're amazing and they have great policies and suggestions. I have lots of friends who are office managers who've moved to other jobs and have made amazing differences for those dentists. However, sometimes it's not good, right? Sometimes they've got bad suggestions, ideas, and policies, and so you just have to be conscious and careful of that. So let me talk about why I think hiring somebody with not dental experience is a great idea. When you hire somebody from another industry, many times you can find somebody who's got really good experience that you can apply in the office. So I've hired people who've managed restaurants, insurance salespeople. I had somebody who I hired who used to sell solar for your houses, bank tellers, hostesses. These are people who have great skills, great things they can bring into your practice, and all we've got to do is teach them the dental, right? They know how to multitask. They understand the importance of customer service. They potentially are great at sales. They have no problem talking about money. They're not insurance driven. They're not so focused on insurance. They're focused on getting the patient the help they need because they haven't been changed by being in our industry too long. They come in with a fresh perspective and we can teach them the dental. I mean, I didn't know dental codes and procedures. They can learn that, but they can bring a whole new fresh set of skills to your practice that maybe you've never had before. The other thing is to realize that these people, or when you're looking, I guess not everybody, but when you're looking, personality is king, is priority over Dentrix and EagleSoft. Like, I would rather hire somebody who's a go-getter, a multitasker, great at customer service, super fun, has a lot of energy, and I'll teach them Dentrix and EagleSoft. I don't need somebody who has 2 or 3 years of EagleSoft experience but doesn't have the right personality, okay? So for me, personality wins over dental experience every day. Specifically in the front, I don't think you need to have anybody in the front that has dental experience, especially now with tools like Front Office Rocks, because we can teach them that. You can put them in front of videos, they can learn what they need. If they're a good person and they learn fast and they can multitask and grow and adapt and take this on, you'll have no problem training them. I'm going to add to that too, even for the back. I think many times I see, ads for dental offices, and you need, as a hygienist, you need 5 years of experience or 2 years as a dental assistant. And experience is good, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of new graduate dental assistants or hygienists that are rock stars compared to people who have 10, 15, 20 years of experience, who are very knowledgeable and experienced but don't have the right personality. So I would not decide on who you need to hire based on experience alone. Really look at the candidates. Do they have the right personality? Do they have the right work ethic? Can they learn? Can they grow? Are they a rock star, no matter how much experience they have? And can you teach them what they need to know? You're going to have a much more success of building an amazing team when you build the team on the right kind of people, not just on the amount of experience they have. So I hope that helps that question for you. I'm all about giving everybody an opportunity, and experience in a dental office is something you compare, you look at when you're looking at resumes, but is not something I'm not gonna put that as first and foremost. I'm gonna look more at skills, personality, and traits before I worry about 2, 4, 6 years of experience. So thank you for that question. I would love to have more questions. This is a lot of fun. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you get notifications to tell you when I put a new video out. And if you need more help with training, if you are looking at somebody without experience, make sure you go to Front Office Rocks, because that's what we're here to do. Thanks, guys.